There ain't no shortage of beef on the internet, but things get real spicy and interesting when you take a deep look at rap rivalries. These intense, drama-filled battles range from savage lyrical jabs to straight-up throwing hands. Now these artists aren't afraid of throwing shade or even some punches, so grab your popcorn and a glass of milk cause things is about to get spicy. In the rap game, egos clash and spirits ignite. Tupac and Biggie watch the feud take flight. MGK and Slim Shady spitting fire on the mic. Cardi and Nicki, queens of the hip-hop in a fight. Drake and Pusha T, Daytona's deadly kiss. Jay-Z and Nas, New York's lyrical abyss. Beefs blazing, tension high, legends never die. In the rap game, it's all about who's fly. Now, it's impossible to talk about rap beefs without mentioning the iconic feud between Tupac Shakur and the notorious B.I.G., better known as Biggie. What began as a friendship between two of the biggest names in the rap game descended into a bitter mess of betrayal, jealousy, and straight-up rivalry. This all led to the infamous divide of the East Coast and the West Coast. Now, while the two rappers fought and tension was through the roof, they still respected each other as artists. This beef wasn't just about music though. Tupac accused Biggie of being involved in a shooting, and it led to the release of iconic diss tracks like Hit 'Em Up and Who Shot Ya from both sides. Now this story doesn't have a happy ending, unfortunately. Both of the iconic rappers were shot down in separate incidents. Now this led to a lot of conspiracy theories among fans, but at the end of it all, it left a void in the hip-hop community that has yet to be filled after more than 2 decades. Now, as if that wasn't tragic and heated enough, we got the hip-hop beef between Drake and Pusha T up next. It started off as any good drama does with a diss track. Now, there was already bad relations between the two iconic rappers, but the drama reached a boiling point when Pusha released The Story of Adidon. Now, in this diss track, Pusha exposed the alleged secret child of Drake's and questioned his authenticity in the rap game. Now, Drake wasn't about to take that sitting down, so he fired back with his own diss track. In Duppy Freestyle, Drake talks about the accusations of his ghostwriting while taking devastating shots at Pusha. He also released it on the same day as Daytona to make sure that it stings Pusha even more. Now, Drake said that artists like Pusha would starve if it wasn't for him. Now, the beef left the fans divided on social media, and people started to question the ethics of revealing personal information in diss tracks. Now, all in all though, it left Drake mad on the defensive. Nothing screams juicy like a good old-fashioned catfight. Nicki Minaj and Cardi B are two of the biggest females in the rap world. Nicki enjoyed her place on the throne as queen of rap for years, but Cardi B was a strong up-and-comer. Now this threatened Nicki Minaj, who was quick to shoot Cardi B down before things got out of hand. Their feud began with minor disses scattered here and there in songs, but nobody could have guessed just how heated all this is gonna get. Nicki openly challenged Cardi to write diss tracks and have a rap battle face-to-face. Now this was a cheap shot at the fact that Cardi didn't write her own rhymes. Now things took a bit of a turn for the worse when the two of them started throwing hands at industry events. Now Cardi fired back and said that Nicki tried to ruin her career by spreading rumors. As of yet, this beef has yet to be resolved. But that might be good news for all the fans sitting at home with their popcorn and enjoying all the drama going down. Man, oh man, it seems like the beef just keeps on getting hotter and spicier as we move through our list. For more drama-filled and epic content like this, make sure to like the video and hit the subscribe button. Y'all don't want to miss out and get left behind, do you? Okay, so what's our next juicy bit of tea, you might be asking? Well, I got a dish served hot for you, bud, cause it's the battle for New York. Alright, so the rap feud between Jay-Z and Nas is famously known as the Battle for New York. Now that's because both of these rappers was aiming for the title of King of New York. But this wasn't just some playful rivalry, and things was gonna get real ugly real fast. See, the two legends engaged in a legendary rap battle that left the hip-hop community shook. People was on the edge of their seats waiting for the next sign of movement from either side. Now it all started off peaceful with a few jabs here and there in songs, but it soon evolved into a full-out battle for the title of greatest. Now Jay-Z and Nas would talk smack about one another in songs or interviews, but things got spicy as hell when Nas released Ether, and Jay-Z quickly responded with Takeover. Now in the songs, the two of them threw devastating insults and talked about how fake the other person was. This beef solidified their names as some of the greatest in the rap community. It also left the fans divided over who's emerged victorious in the end. Now, it's nearly impossible to talk about rap and not mention the real Slim Shady Eminem. There ain't no doubt that this dude is one of the greats of hip-hop. Now, that's what makes his beef with Machine Gun Kelly so entertaining. So, Eminem released Not Alike, which took shots at MGK for being a poser and making dumb music. He said, "You just wanna be gunna, like you was gonna do something, acting like you're catching bodies." Now, he made some pretty harsh comments about how hard MGK has to try to reach his level. MGK, though, responded to this insult with Rap Devil, where he called out Eminem and said that he was old and irrelevant. He straight up said, "Rap God, I'm the Rap Devil, coming barefaced with a black shovel, like the Armageddon when the smoke settled." Pretty strong words from MGK. Now, this whole beef continued to cook until it made its way to social media. Now, the two artists did not hold back and insulted each other like there was no freaking tomorrow. Some fans really loved Eminem's realness, while others respected MGK's audacity for calling out him. Now, last but not least, we got one of the hottest ongoing beefs involving three of the biggest names to ever do it up in the rap scene. We are, of course, talking about none other than the iconic Kendrick Lamar, Drake, and J. Cole. Now, with every passing second, a new savage bar is dropped that leaves the fans gasping for air. This is so intense that it's gonna blow your socks off. Things wasn't always so bad between the three, and J. Cole even mentioned in the song how they're collectively the big three. But Kendrick straight up was quick to respond in not so nice words how there ain't no big three, there's only a big me. Now, this has sparked a rap battle that's continued on for months since. See, J. Cole was the first to respond with 7 Minute Drill, where he talks about how Kendrick fell off like The Simpsons. I mean, dude dropped some bars. Your classic. It was tragic. Your is asleep, but then they gassed it. Your third was massive, and that was your prime. I was trailing right behind, and I just now hit mine. I mean, damn. Now, this was still a gentle blow as J. Cole tried to remain respectful and acknowledged all the good work that Kendrick had done. But Drake, however, nah, man, he wasn't gonna take that sitting down. Now, he talked in an interview about his stance on the whole matter and then released Push-Ups. Now, he made fun of Kendrick for being short and didn't hold back at all. He followed it up with tailor-made freestyle, which included AI bars from Tupac and Snoop Dogg. Now, Kendrick let it all simmer for a bit before firing back with Euphoria. Now, this was the sauciest diss track yet. Now, Kendrick literally said, "How many more black features till you finally feel that you're black enough? I like Drake with the melodies. I don't like Drake when he act tough." Meaning that Drake ain't even a true rapper. The dude's just posing and fronting like he a tough guy. Now, in this track, he mentions how Drake's just a little bit fruity and doesn't know nothing about real life. He even revoked the man's N-word pass, which left the fans shook. Now, this beef is far from over, and we on the edge of our seats waiting for the next move. And there you got it, fam. Some of the best and most heated rap beefs in the game. We talking Wagyu beef. Now, make sure you comment below which one had you invested the most. And follow us for some more entertaining content just like this, and we'll see you in our next video.